How's it going, everybody? This is your lovable plush toy, your handsome devil, whatever you want to call me, you ugly motherfucker. Uh, it's Truckadon, or the Trucking Prodigy, whatever you want to call me as. But as you can see, I done made it to a hotel and whatnot right now, and hopefully I don't be here for 4 or 5 days. Hopefully by some miracle they call me and say it's ready in 3 days. But I doubt that's gonna happen. So most likely it's probably gonna be Thursday or Friday and we'll be back on the road. Now, while I was in my truck over the weekends, no entertainment, no TV, no radio, no electric power, no nothing. I'm just in a hot ass truck over the weekend, sweating my ass off, and I'm actually glad I'm in the hotel. I'm about to take me a shower in a couple minutes. But I just wanted to get this out the way. While I was actually in the truck, I had my packet and everything from the company who I work for and everything. So I just went to thinking and I decided to read the contract and read the little owner operator success book that they actually gave us. So I start looking at the contract and everything, and I understood that okay, before us owner operators we get our 70%. They take out the brokerage fee, they take out the company's they take out the brokerage fee. They take out the fuel surcharge before they give it to us 100%. And with that adjusted gross, after they take out the brokerage fee and that fuel surcharge, that's when the company takes out its 30%. And then the rest is actually given to us, the owner operators. And I guess when we get paid, that's when they put the fuel surcharge and all that. Well, I guess they put the fuel surcharge that they take out back into the pay, and then they give it to us. Now, with that being said, I was looking at the formula that was in the book. Now, a lot of y'all probably already know this. I'm kind of slow, so please excuse me. I was going to catch on eventually, but as an owner operator, it all depends on the rates. The rates is what's going to get you your money. You never go for cheap rates and whatnot like that, which I guess the company kind of got me on a little bit because my dispatch, he was so quick to try to put loads on me as soon as I had got my truck. And of course, me just coming out the gate, not being in the truck, not being on the road for like a month, I was taking anything. I was taking anything I could get. So it took my truck breaking down for me to realize that I was kind of getting bullshitted. Because the more that I actually read the manual and read the contract and everything like that, I just went to thinking, okay, I can actually negotiate these rates if I was to get it off the load board. And I went to thinking, and I went to going by the formula. Okay, you do this, do that, do this, do this. That's your total rate, and then you take that rate and then you multiply by the miles, and that's how much the owner operators get. So I go to think about it, and I'm looking at it like I go to the contract, and I'm looking at the contract. Operators don't, they don't have to take the load, but the load is also negotiable. So I go to thinking, okay, I know the formula now. Now that I know the formula, I can actually look for one load. I can look for one load that's like, let's say 800 miles. At 800 miles, I think at 800 miles, that's already like what? I think $900, I believe. I think $900. I could be wrong, but it's like $900, I would believe. No, I think 1,000. Yeah, so let's see, 2, 4. Yeah, I'll just say 1,000. But I'm gonna go by. Let's say the total price for a load was $750. $750. What is that about? I don't know. I'm not really that good with math in my head. That's why I use the calculator. But I'm just gonna throw a number out there. Let's say it was a dollar. Let's just say $1.18. Let's just say it was $1.18 a mile. $1.18 a mile for 750 miles and whatnot, and the pay was like almost $900 or some shit. Now, the more that I think about it, I'm like, okay, this load has potential. If I can raise that rate to about $1.55, $1.55, lucky $1.60. If I could get it to that one load could actually cover all my expenses. It would take care of my truck payment. It would take care of my insurances, all that good shit, all that fixed costs. It will be able to take care of everything off of that one load, off of that 750 whatever mile I just said. Let's just say 750 miles. Just that 750 miles take care of all my fixed costs. And let's say that was nothing but a two-day load. That's a 2-day load. 2 days, you just covered your fixed costs. Now everything after that, you can be greedy. You could try to, keep getting good rates like that. Me, nah. I'm gonna do it the smart way. Cause even though you can negotiate these prices, they ain't gonna let you do it all the time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna always try to find at least that one load at the beginning of every week to cover my fixed cost. Everything after that, I'll take it cheap, not too cheap. I'll still take it over $1. I'll take it over $1 at the minimum. I'll take $1.05, maybe $1.15, $1.18. As long as the bitch is over $1. As long as it's over $1, I'll take it. It's not saying that they're suckering you. Technically, you're suckering them because you just covered all the fixed costs you actually needed with that one load. Everything else after that, it's just money in your pocket. Sometimes it's good to be smart, but you don't want to show that you're too smart. So in 2 days, that one load costs your fixed costs. Now you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have 5 days. You have 5 days to run as many loads as you can. You could probably do four. You could probably do four more loads in just 5 days. And guess what? That $1,000 fixed cost that you just have, that's done. Everything else, 4 loads. You could possibly get $3,000 out that. That's $3,000. Now, if you didn't have the fixed cost of $1,000, let's say you only had a cost of just $2. Boom, you might as well say that's possibly $5,000 right there. almost $5,000. And it actually took me breaking down to really sit down and understand. And the more that I thought about it, the more that I thought that I was getting shitted, the more I realized that my dispatcher, the reason he was so quick to throw loads on me was to take my time. If he could take my time, it would limit the amount of loads that I could possibly do off that load board. But now that I done broke down, you might as well say I'm getting my full clock back. And now that I got my full clock back, now that I understand the formula and I know how to negotiate and I know what I want and I know the amount of money I want, I can actually become successful in this business. Now, I was just saying that eventually I was gonna stick out my 7 months here, and then I was gonna leave. Now, if everything goes as I planned, if everything goes out just like I explained, I might stick around. I just might stick around. That's if everything goes as planned. If everything goes as planned and I can average at least $2,500 to $3,000 a week, I'll stay. I will stick around. I will stay my ass off. And plus, now that I have a fresh clock, I'm gonna be making all kinds of money. That's why I'm actually I'm glad I actually broke down. Well, not really. I'm gonna be in whole, but now that I know the formula and actually know how to run it, I can cover that hole and have profit. Cover the hole and have profit, and have my time, and have a brand new truck on top of that. Is it fate? Was it meant to be? I guess it was. It probably was meant to be. It was probably meant for me to have a brand new truck. It was probably meant for me to understand this formula as fast as I did, even though people probably did it faster than me, but I still understand it. I still understand it. I understand the formula. I have a brand new truck. I have my 70 back. I think things are really looking up for me. Even though I still think $695 a week is a little high of a truck payment, and I'm really not fond of doing weekly payments. But but if I can get $2,500 to $3,000 a week, fuck that $695. I'll pay that. I will pay that with no problem, as long as I'm getting that. As long as that $3 grand coming to me, I'm happy. I am happy. $3 grand, that's $5,000 to $6,000 every 2 weeks, and that's not bad, especially for me, since, as y'all know, I am new into this game. I'm only 3 months in. Usually it takes people a few years before they actually decide they want to go into the owner-operator business. Me, as hard-headed as I am, I like to jump in things head first. I like to learn it heads-on. And look at where it got me. Broke down to Mississippi. But yeah. It's about time for me to get my dirty ass in this goddamn shower. I've been yearning for a shower the whole damn time. I felt dirty. I felt so goddamn dirty. But I just thought I actually wanted to share this video with y'all, just in case if y'all are following me on my journey, and if y'all actually want to be, try to be, I'm trying to be successful too, but if y'all actually was planning on becoming an owner-operator, hopefully y'all can learn from me, learn from what I'm going through, because I'm doing this all in real time. I'm doing this all in real time. As soon as I jumped out of trucking school, I never been company. I never been a company driver. As soon as I got out from trucking, I went right into leasing. Was in leasing for about 3 weeks. No. About 2 months. 2.5 months. About 2.5 months. After 2.5 months, I jumped right into the owner-operator game. And it was a rocky start at first. But I think I'm gonna be pretty successful at it. So, but I still stick with the phrase: if you come in this bitch with money, I guarantee you will leave with money. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about now. And since I got my internet back, my internet's working faster now, Y'all should be seeing this video as soon as I upload it. So until then, peace, my brother.